Let's wrap up those winter wardrobe essentials today. This is part 2. We're talking about outerwear you've got to have this winter in your wardrobe. Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Kay and this is Dress for My Day. If you've not been here before and you're wondering what we're all about, my goal here simply is to help women 50 and above to get dressed for our days so that we can show up and we can speak up and we can do a little good. I believe we have all got something to say, something to do, and we need to be dressed so that we can do it effectively. So today we are turning our attention once again to our winter wardrobe essentials. I've already posted one video and I'll link to it up here, but also to the description box down below, because there I discussed those wardrobe essential base layers. So those were the things that you're going to wear under your street clothes so that you can layer on the warmth, but not look bulky, not look like the abominable snowman, not look, like a child all bundled up to go out and play in the snow, but you can feel warm. You actually could wear all those base layers I talked about there to church on Sunday, or even, on a date night, and no one will know because they are so silky and so smooth and so thin, but they're worn close to your body. So if you're wanting to layer on some warmth this winter but still look stylish, you definitely need to check that video out. So be sure to do that. But today we're moving on to the outerwear pieces. Now, I'm assuming that you also know, of course, you'll want some trousers and some jeans and some sweaters, of course, for the winter. We're pretty much into winter, right? So you know that, and you probably have that, but we also need that outerwear so that we can step out into the world and feel comfortable and fashionable and be our very best. So today, instead of starting at the top and going down, I think I'm going to start at the bottom. Obviously, we're going to need some boots. I mean, boots and booties are just really in right now. I mean, that is the footwear to wear, I think, with your jeans and even your trouser pants. If you want to look kind of sporty and youthful and fresh and current, because a lot of us are transitioning from those skinny jeans to straight leg jeans, at least I am. And I know so many other women are, because we're just kind of tired of that tight fit of those skinny jeans and those jeggings. I still have some, okay? But because we're going towards straight jeans, straight pants, we definitely need some boots that will fit up under that pant leg comfortably, and that way we'll be warm, we'll also be stylish. So I suggest a good pair of Chelsea boots with a narrow shaft that goes up under your jeans, up under your pants really nicely, keeps you warm, keeps the draft out, but also keeps you very stylish. I love my Chelsea boots from Talbot's, but last I checked, they're about sold out, so I don't even know by the time I'm showing this video if they'll be there anymore. But I will link you to several options in different price ranges down in the description box below. In fact, before we go any further, let me just say that down in that description box, boy, that's a treasure chest, because I have links to anything I show that's available, like even my earrings that I'm wearing today and my lipstick that I'm wearing today, but I also will have links to things that are, I'm suggesting, so at various price ranges. And I'll have links to some other blog posts and some videos that you might want to watch or see on this same topic. Okay, moving on with the show. Chelsea boots are number one. My second option, of course, would be maybe some full-length boots, some tall boots, some riding boots. Are riding boots out? No, never. Riding boots are never out, especially if you live in the north, in these colder areas. You know that riding boots or high boots, tall boots are very essential. So right now, I would say a chunky heel is very in, but so are stiletto heels. So suede is always great. If you get suede, you definitely want to weatherproof them. My third outerwear essential, I think, would be some good boots that are weatherproofed. So I love my Sorel boots. They are great. I also love Blondo boots for that. All of Blondo boots are water resistant too. So you want some boots that are water resistant, that will stand up to getting out in the slush and the mush. And I find these to be so functional and important. Not only do you wear them though out in the snow or out in the rain or the ice, but you can also wear them just for everyday look. This whole hiking boot, the moto boot, the lug soles, all of that is very in for our streetwear. So you don't have to feel like these are just those bad weather boots. These are boots you can wear on a sunny day too. All right, let's talk coats now. I have learned that I need a few different coats in this colder climate that I live in now. The first one, though, that I want to talk about as far as layering on the warmth would be a thinner insulated jacket. So something that is perhaps quilted and will give you that real insulated feeling, but it fits close to your body. It's quilted. It's not a puffer jacket, not a puffer vest. You could go the vest option. You can go a jacket option. You can go different lengths depending on your preferences. But what you're looking for is that basically, I think some brands even call it like a thinsulate. So it's insulated, it's going to insulate your whole outfit, but it's thin and it will fit under another coat. And that's the beauty of this kind of an undercoat. You could also, of course, though, wear it by itself. So I personally don't have what I'm looking for in this area right now. I did buy some quilted jackets from Talbot's this year. I'm going to see if they'll fit under my other coats, but I may still be looking for this. But this is something that I think is really important, especially if you live somewhere even colder than where I live here in Cincinnati and you're needing to layer on some warmth. Now, the next coat, though, that you do need is just a good puffer coat, one of those really just insulated coats that you can wear over all of your sporty looks, all of your everyday wear looks. I like having one in a black for sure, but I also have one in kind of a taupe color. I think it's nice to have a little versatility there and to wear what suits you. If you like, black is just practical, but because it stands up to the weather. But if you like having another color in one of your signature colors or your neutrals, that's great too. Look for one that I think it's really nice to have one that has a couple of zippers so that you really get that insulated effect there in the front of your body. And it's nice to have a detachable hood or even a regular hood if you don't mind that hood being on there all the time. And then the final thing I would look for here is, if at all possible, packability. So my particular coat from Bernardo is packable, which means it's very soft, very mushy. It rolls up into itself, into a little ball, and I can pack it in a suitcase if need be. So that is a great bonus. And also when I'm ordering that particular coat, that puffer coat, because I'm going to be perhaps wearing these multiple layers underneath it, I do suggest sizing up. In fact, I suggest sizing up in all of your coats except for maybe that one that you're wearing close to your body, because you want to be able to wear these multiple layers under that coat without looking like a sausage. So go ahead and size up. I think that's so smart. The next coat that you're going to need, of course, is a top coat or an overcoat. And for this, I like having a wool or wool blend coat in a neutral that I love. And so I have a camel colored coat. It's just a nice, long length coat that I can wear with dresses, I can wear with pants, dressier situations. I can still wear it dressed down too. I really like this. You can wear it over that quilted jacket or vest for that extra warmth. I also like having a black coat. My particular black coat that I happen to have in my closet is umpteen zillion years old. I can't remember even where it's from, and it's so old. And then I do have a pink coat from J. Crew from last year, and they always carry this particular coat, and I do love this coat for adding a little fashion sense to my outerwear. Now for accessories, I do have a few bits of wisdom here too. I've learned a few things about scarves, for instance. Now, as much as I love just a good knitted scarf, I have to tell you, to me, the warmth is in a nice flat scarf, a scarf that you could flatten out like a cashmere scarf or a blend scarf that you can flatten out. You can cross it across your midsection here or tie it and then cross it. That gives you that extra warmth as you're facing the wind. It just really keeps the chill off of your chest. And so I really think this is how a scarf is supposed to function, especially if you live in a region where it really does get cold. So when I'm looking for a scarf, I do look for one that I can wear flat, or I also like a snood. And a snood, of course, is just a scarf. It's kind of like an infinity scarf, but it really fits up close around your neck like this here. You'll see some that are in like faux fur options, but I've also ordered a cashmere one. So there's all sorts of kinds that you can get, but you're just gonna put it over your head and then you can bunch it up around your neck, and it will really keep the chill off of your neck. Once again, the premise here is to wear things that we can wear close to our body, because the closer we can wear it to our body, the more warmth it's going to provide. Let's talk gloves and mittens. Did you know that mittens are actually warmer, they say, than gloves? So if you can, I don't have any mittens, but that may be one of my next purchases. But a good pair of mittens will actually keep your fingers warmer, so that's a good thing to look for, especially if you are on the ski slopes this year. But also, I am really enjoying these leather gloves that I purchased from Talbot's this year. They have a little faux fur trim, but these to me are so elegant, and they really do actually keep my hands warmer. They're lined with a nice little lining. You can get them cashmere lined. I don't think these are cashmere lined, but boy, that would really be warm. So a pair of leather gloves really, I have learned, does make a difference. It really does keep your hands a little toastier. And then finally, you're gonna have to have some hats if you really wanna stay warm, because my mama always told me that your heat will escape out the top of your head if you don't have a hat on. And I have found that that is true. Having a hat is really key in the cold weather. So I suggest you have at least one beanie in a color that you don't mind wearing day in and day out. I have a black one, and I also have a really kind of a champagne pink one here that's more casual. It does not have to exactly match your outfit. Just get you a good neutral, either a soft gray or a soft camel, whatever suits you. I do love a cashmere beanie. It's really nice, but you don't have to go that route. You could get a blend there too. And then I think it is also nice to have a felt hat or wool hat, something a little bit more stylish, a little bit more elevated to add maybe for your Sunday looks or just a really dressier look. Once again, just go with a nice neutral that suits you and that will work with most of your outfits. So those are those wardrobe essentials, ladies, that we're going to want to layer on the warmth and the style. If you haven't already watched that initial video about those base layers, be sure to go back and watch that. So those are our wardrobe essentials. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's video, got anything at all out of it, be sure and give me a thumbs up down below. That really helps my channel, and it helps other women like you and me find our channel, so that's really important. If you haven't subscribed, then you need to do that too. Ring that little bell before you leave, and that way you'll get a notification every time I upload a new video, which is about once or twice a week. Don't forget to check out my blog at dressformyday.com, and you can subscribe to my email there too and get some free goodies, and that's always a treat. Thank you. You are a joy to me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Bye now.